amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another anime openings and endings reaction video. I think it's safe to say this one feels quite long overdue. I feel like we should have reacted to the Promised Neverland openings and endings ages ago. It's a very, heavily appreciated anime. It's considered an anime that everyone should watch. So, I think it is about time that we finally checked out these openings. I'm gonna stop talking. Make sure you guys subscribe for more reactions like this, and be sure to put all your recommendations in that comment section down below. Don't forget, you guys control the content on this channel. Without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the highly recommended Promised Neverland openings and endings. Oh damn! I'm gonna say right now, even just 25 seconds into this sounds like a really damn good opening. Very, very strong. Awesome voice, love the acoustic guitar work, the jazz feel. Damn. Is this the anime we checked out the trailer for ages ago live on Twitch, where there's like a big wall around a compound? Is that this one? God damn, this is a good opening. I'm gonna say right now, this opening is fucking 10 out of 10. What a good opening. Damn! Jesus, man! Oh my god, what an awesome opening. I love that. That is one of the best openings I've heard in ages. That is a kick-ass opening. Jesus, that feels like I need to do more opening reactions big time, because I failed the last quiz miserably so bad. So this is another one I can add to my list. I can imprint it in the brain. It's there. I can add this to my list. I'm very impressed with that opening. Yeah, also, is this the anime that flipping, what's his name? Moist Critical was really disappointed with? Is that the anime? It also reminds me, I really need to check out the openings to the original Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And there's another anime I've got to check out the openings for as well. People have been giving me a list. But flipping Dragon Ball, I need to check out the openings of as well. Fullmetal Alchemist and Dragon Ball, they're both on my list. Right, let's check out opening 2. If this opening is anywhere near as good as opening 1, we could be in for something interesting here. Okay, well, it looks a bit freaky now. It looks like it's taken a sort of Made in Abyss kind of turn here. I don't know what's going on. Song, 10 out of 10 again. It looks super messed up all of a sudden. It's taking a big turn, guys. What the hell's happened? What the fuck are those things? I don't know why, but for some reason it's reminding me of Watership Down. I'm getting those feelings. Maybe it was the bunny rabbits at the beginning of it. I'm definitely getting that Is the Promised Neverland wrapped up? Is it a full story? Could I sit down and watch it? Like, is it just 2 seasons? I feel like a lot of you have been recommending animes where it's still ongoing. Or like, we recently watched No Game, No Life, and there's a flipping, like, you know, it's just no season 2. Which sadly, that is quite common in the world of anime, and the more I watch anime, the more I get into anime, the more I'm realizing that this kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. The wait and stuff, it's not that fun, guys. It's not that fun. I missed the days when I didn't really watch anime and I didn't care about anime, and now I'm kind of sucked into this rabbit hole where I'm realizing just how much the anime community gets screwed over, and it's kind of lame, you know. It's kind of lame. All right, ending 1. The music around the Promised Neverland is 10 out of 10. I can't fault it. The first 2 openings were both flawless. The ending sounds really good as well. I love that like slap bass sort of jazz rock style they've got on all of the songs. I think it's really cool. That's the kind of style I really like. And I feel like Japan has like a really special sort of side of jazz when it comes to like the creation of jazz music. You see it with like Fujikaze stuff. And I really like Japanese jazz. I feel like Japanese jazz is very good. From the openings, it looks like awesome voice. From the openings, it literally looks like an anime that is about just kids in a school. Like that's all I can get from this. And then there's some weird hench deer-looking creatures. They actually look like the creature from that forest horror movie. What the hell is it called? The Ritual. Anyone seen The Ritual? They look like the creature from the end of that. Great song. Amazing voice. The slap bass and the piano is so good, man. It definitely gives me Made in Abyss vibes. I'm big time getting that. That same sort of like element of like, you know, children and horror. I'm mega getting Made in Abyss vibes. The slap bass, the guitar, and the violin is such a perfect trio. The slap bass, the piano, and the violin, I mean. Such a perfect trio. The music has been awesome. That rock-inspired jazz, amazing. The anime, lot of questions in the air. I don't know anything about the anime. And the openings aren't really giving away much. It literally just looks like school kids. That's all I can get from this. So I don't know too much about the story. But I have heard it is one that I should watch. It becomes very highly recommended. Everyone seems to have seen The Promised Neverland. Is it finished? Was Season 2 the final ending? Should I watch it? Let's jump into ending 2. 君が一つ願えば月が影を落とした魔法みたいな夜はきっと溶けてしまう The creatures in this anime look like the Chimera from Flippin' Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Everything looks kind of creepy. It almost looks like a Guillermo del Toro piece, you know? Everything looks a bit off, a bit unnatural, a bit strange. Like I said, Guillermo del Toro. Everything is a bit spooky. You know, masks and monsters and the world. It all looks just a bit off, a bit horror. Oh, it's Evie! Oh! Love her voice. Chainsaw Man ending Evie. She really has an incredible voice, doesn't she? She just kicks ass. Every time you see her doing an opening or ending for an anime, you know it's going to be good. Another really strong song. The music around this has all been very, very good. That was another really strong song. I honestly feel like The Promised Neverland has some of the strongest openings and endings I've heard in months. Like, in terms of one consistent anime, it's flawless. 4 songs, 4 10 out of 10s. Like, I would happily listen to the full versions of all of these. They're all very good songs. Now comes the question of the anime. The anime didn't really give away much. The second season opening and ending especially look very weird. Like, everything changes. The first season opening and ending literally look like an anime about school, right? That's what it looks like. It's about school. It's about young kids in a school. There's some teachers. There's a school. It gives off those vibes. The second season opening and ending looks completely different. It looks dark. It looks messed up. It's got much more horror elements to it. And there's a lot of weird looking creatures. It looks completely different. It almost looks like a completely different anime. Like, the second season looks so different from the first season. The first season looking more like something like The Island. That's what I'm getting from this. Like The Island, but with kids. That's what I'm feeling like this is going to be like. You know, you've got like these kids in the school. There's a war going around them, and that's what I'm getting from like the Island. They're even wearing the white outfits. It looks very similar to that. I don't know if you've seen that movie. You'll know what I'm talking about. I think it's based on an old famous book as well. Yeah, the second season looks so different. It really does look like it just takes a completely different turn. I don't know if it's just the openings and endings or if it just is. I know sometimes that happens in anime. I mean, look at the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen that we're watching at the moment. That is literally a perfect example of how a second season can just go one way. Because the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen is a completely different story so far from the first season. We're seeing a different thing. And although it's similar, it's different, right? You know what I mean? And look at Made in Abyss. Another perfect example. I know I'm comparing the two, but I'm definitely getting similar sort of vibes from Promised Neverland to Made in Abyss. They feel very similar. Both young kids, both elements of horror, getting that sort of similarity to it. And especially the second opening looked very messed up. So it does give me big Made in Abyss vibes. I mean, that's another good example of a second season that just takes that left turn. Season 1 of Made in Abyss following one continuous story, and then Season 2 of Made in Abyss just completely fucking different. And a lot of people love Season 2 over Season 1 of Made in Abyss, which I always find interesting, because I think Season 1 is just 10 out of 10 perfection. And I think Season 2, I think the first half is okay, and I think the second half is 10 out of 10 perfection. But the whole of Season 1 is just 10 out of 10. So I think Season 1 sort of edges it for me. But that is a good show. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. I'll never spoil anything on here, don't worry. But yeah, Promised Neverland gives me those sort of vibes. So I feel, I don't know, is it similar? If I liked Made in Abyss, would I like Promised Neverland? Is this an anime I should watch? Would I enjoy it? The world looks very strange. Like I said, it looks like Guillermo del Toro decided to make an anime. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. At least the second season. I don't know, but it looks good. And the music is awesome. And the art style looks nice as well. So I would be more than up for watching this one. Let me know in the comment section if there's an anime you think I would enjoy, if it's an anime worth watching, what you guys think of the music, if there's any other anime openings or endings you'd like me to react to, put everything in that comment section down below. Don't forget, you guys control the content on this channel. Anyway, if you're new here, press that subscribe button and join the family. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.